This might be the strongest trick that you can do that only uses 3 cards. It is a real reputation maker. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so watch close because I'm only going to be using 3 cards for this. Just 3 cards and that is it. And actually, there's only 1 card that you really need to watch. And that's this card, the Jack of Hearts. Now the idea is to take the Jack of Hearts like this, place him underneath the others, like so, and with just a snap, we could go back in time to when the Jack was back on top. Now, I know what you're thinking, you're going, Matt, we need to see that again, we weren't ready. So, once again, I'm going to take the Jack like this, place the Jack underneath the other cards with just a snap, it comes all the way back to the top. And it doesn't matter how many times I take that Jack and place it underneath, it would always jump back to the top. Now I know what you're thinking, you're going, Matt, well this is pretty easy, right? Because, well, all 3 cards must be the same, right? And you're right, yeah. All 3 cards are the Jack of Hearts. But that's not the secret. See, the secret of this trick is that actually, I don't use any cards at all. And every single card is completely and utterly blank. That is the 3 card trick. It is short, it is sweet, it is a very strong routine. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so what do we need to perform this trick? Well, I'm using 2 blank cards and a Jack of Hearts. Right, now you can use any card in the middle. I used to like a red core card. And also 2 blank cards and matching backs. Now, if you don't want to use blank cards or you don't have any blank cards and you're thinking, what are blank cards? Then you can also use jokers, alright? So it works just as well with jokers. If you just want to use a regular deck of cards, as long as your jokers match, then at the end, you can still do this really nice reveal where all of the cards turn to jokers, and that works just as well. However, if you want to use the blank cards like this, I'd use bicycle cards. That way you can find a matching back really easily, and I'll put a link to where you can get them in the description down below. So now you've got your cards, we'll get into the explanation. Alright, so this is such a lovely trick because it only uses 3 cards. And it's very, very easy to remember the setup because you just have your normal card in the middle of the 2 either jokers or blank cards. So you're going to start like this. You're going to show the top card as the Jack of Hearts. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, what I'm doing is called a double lift. So I'm essentially flipping the top 2 cards over as 1. Okay. These 2 cards now being flipped over as 1, and that's called a double lift. Now, if you don't know a double lift, I've put together a free sleight of hand blueprint. It teaches 3 essential sleight of hand techniques. This is one of them, plus 3 pro level routines that go with them. So if you want access to that, it's completely free. I'll put that in the pinned comment down below, and that's going to help you master this move very, very quickly. For now, I'll assume that you've gone and got the sleight of hand blueprint and learnt it, and we're going to continue with the rest of the routine. So you're going to turn your Jack of Hearts face down. So remember, this is a double lift. I'm flipping over the top 2 cards as 1, and then I flip the top 2 cards face down. You're then going to take the top card and place it underneath the others. Now, I'm going to use a biddle grip for this because it's going to make the next sequence easier, and we want every move to match up. So you're going to take the top card in biddle grip between your middle fingers at the outer end and your thumb at the inner end, like this. And you very cleanly put this top card underneath these 2 cards, right? Underneath these 2 cards and onto the bottom. You now snap your fingers, so you go back in time, and you very cleanly turn over the top card. This is just a single card, and you show the Jack of Hearts. Now, it's going to get a great reaction, and they're going to ask you to do it again, no doubt. So you're going to flip this again. You're going to flip this face down very, very cleanly. And by the way, you want the way that you flip this over, you want this to match your double lift as well. That's why I teach the double lift in the blueprint in a very, very natural way. So flip the Jack of Hearts face down. Then you're going to use that same grip, and this is why, because what we want to do now is you want to take the top 2 cards and take them off the deck as 1. Now, what's the easiest way to do this? The easiest way to do this is to grab all of the cards between your middle 2 fingers at the outer end, your thumb at the inner end. This is called a biddle grip, and then your fingers underneath are simply going to slide out the bottom card, and that leaves you with 2 cards together in your hand, perfectly squared as 1. It's the easiest double lift that you will ever do. So grab all of the cards, the fingers just slide, you just put pressure on the back and you slide the bottom card out. That leaves 2 cards here. You put these underneath like this, you snap your fingers, and again I'm going to do a double lift, turning over the top 2 cards together as 1 to show the Jack of Hearts, and it's jumped back to the top. So that's your second surprise. I'm going to do another double lift here, flipping over the top two cards together as one. So remember, this is two cards. I flip this over as one, and you'll do it one more time. Again, taking the top card in Biddle Grip, just one card this time, place it very cleanly underneath, like so, snap, and it jumps all the way back to the top. That is a three-phase ambitious card sequence with the Jack. There's no filler, it's boom, 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 and it's super strong. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go into the second phase of the routine. You're just going to flip this Jack face down like this, and you're just going to reverse count the cards. So again, I'm going to hold the cards in Biddle Grip like this. I'm going to peel off one card, I'll peel off a second card, and a third card, just like that. So what that's done is it's just put your Jack of Hearts on the bottom. You're now going to show all of the cards as the Jack of Hearts by doing a frustration count. So the frustration count is a very, very simple and deceptive move. You're just going to, again, hold the cards in Biddle Grip. So two fingers here, two fingers here, and I'm going to put my thumb at the bottom like so, like ignore that little motion. And you're going to show the Jack of Hearts like this. You're going to turn your hand palm down, so the cards are face down, and using your thumb, you're just going to peel the top card off, like so. You're then going to rotate and turn your hand face up again, show the second Jack, apparently. Then turn the hand face down, peel off the top card like this, and then one more time, you're going to show that as the Jack, and you're going to put this on top. Now, you may be thinking, that's not a very deceptive move, Matt, like that's not going to fool anyone. You're forgetting that at this point, especially for a non-magician audience, a lay audience, they're already suspecting all three cards are the same. So if I just backtrack and put this back where we started, when you then do this move, it just confirms their suspicion, and they've already convinced themselves that all three cards are the same. So it actually flies by and looks very deceptive. So you're going to end with your Jack of Hearts on top, like so, and now you're really going to kick them because you're going to show all the cards completely blank, or all three cards as jokers. And you've got one more double lift in you, and then we are home to the races. So you're going to do a double lift again, these two cards together as one. I'm flipping over those two cards. This is two cards. I'm flipping these over as one, and this is a blank card. Then again, I'm going to flip those two cards back, another double lift. So flipping these over like this. So you put this down, and now you're clean. Now you can show the second card as I'm just turning over one card. You show it's blank, like so. Flip it down, and then your third card, you end completely clean. All three cards are blank, and then you shove them in your pocket and you run away really quickly. So the key to making this trick deceptive is having a really, really clean double lift. And actually, in the blueprint that I've linked down below, I give you a practice drill so you can master a very clean double lift in the shortest amount of time possible. So check that out. I hope you enjoyed the trick, guys. Make sure you like the trick. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you haven't already, hit the little notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. If you want to see my most viral tricks that I've ever put on this channel, check out this playlist next. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you soon in the next